Okay, we're dealing with the CZ P07 stealth pistol, the one that the camera can't focus on. And we're going to deal with the reloads. And what we're talking about with reloads is for combat purposes. At the range, no one cares. So for combat purposes, you have two types of reloads. One is a proactive reload and the other is a reactive reload. The proactive reload is where you were shooting, so the gun is probably going to look like this, and the hammer's back, boom, 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 boom. You stop, there's a pause in the action, and in that pause, you have determined that maybe your threat has been neutralized, and you don't know if there's other threats, and it really doesn't matter whether there's other threats or not. They aren't immediately apparent, so you have time behind cover or whatever to perform a reload. So the reloads are, the proactive reload is to take where you have a magazine that is loaded, and you grab a new and fresh loaded magazine to reload your pistol with. So you're going to retract the pistol into kind of your workspace here. You can tip it. I like to tip it up so it's not pointed at anyone. Normally you don't have people like floating in the sky. So I can remove that magazine, retain it in my pocket, and take and insert a new and fresh magazine into the pistol. And I don't need I still have ammunition in the old magazine, but I have fully reloaded my pistol at this time. And that is the proactive reload. So we come back into our kind of our retention area, and we have removed the magazine that maybe have a few rounds left in it, and we replace it with a new magazine that's just fully loaded, and our pistol is ready to go back into action when fully loaded. The second type of reload is a reactive reload, and it's where unintentionally you come to the end of your ammunition supply and your gun has locked open empty. And that, in that situation, you kind of have an emergency where you pull the pistol back into retention, and you would remove the magazine, let it drop or whatever. Probably not going to retain it because you're in the middle of incoming fire. I mean, in the middle of needing your pistol. So you've brought it back into the position. The magazine drops. You grab for a new magazine, fresh magazine, insert it, and then you can rack the pistol backwards, or you can to drop the slide, or you can actuate your slide release with your thumb. I kind of recommend this deal anymore because of the next video, which is covering malfunction clearance drills, because an empty gun it kind of presents itself without looking at it as a malfunction at the same time. So you kind of do all the same things to solve a malfunction as you do to solve an empty gun. So you kind of learn one action to take care of everything. So we're back in the fight with a loaded magazine. You can continue engaging threats. So we'll cover malfunction clearance drills in the next video.